Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to day 65 of my day trading journey to profitability to prove that it's possible. I did take an AM trade this morning, um, and I actually ended up losing for the first time in a little while. And I'm kind of hating myself for it. Kind of upset that I took the trade. Um, it wasn't, it was a decent trade, but it was right after news and after we had a big leg up. Um, so yeah, it wasn't the smartest idea to trade. Um, but my bias was right. I think my timing was just off. But yeah, let's go over it. So for draws on liquidity, I had this 4 hour high here and this 4 hour, or that was an hourly low here. Same thing on ES. You can see we pretty much, well, you guys see it on the 5 minute. But market opens, we pretty much sweep that low. We actually don't sweep it on ES till about 11. Um, but we had a bullish SMT right here. Oh no, where are we? Um, we did have a bullish SMT. Oh, we did. At least I guess we didn't. What about that? We had bearish SMT. We had these highs and these highs. That's interesting. I was reading that wrong. So that's another thing I did wrong for today. Just read the SMT wrong. But yeah, anyway, we swept this low. Got a retrace here at 950. 950, I was in the 1 minute. We had PMI coming out at 10. And I was going to take a trade, or I did take a trade, but I shouldn't have. Um, well, I'll just go over it. It's easier. So 950 comes along. We don't get anything. Then we were forming decent price action, honestly. Created this fair value gap. I wanted to see if get it pushed into there and just a continuation off of that. Had to push to this high. But you can see this is the news candle. News comes out and just skyrockets. Immediately goes equilibrium between these. I mean, after it did that, I should have just logged off for the day because I mean, I should not have been trading that. And I decided to enter after we pushed into here. I mean, this candle created this big imbalance. And while I did wait for it to push into here, I have to realize that this is a big imbalance and it's because of news. And we still, and you can see we push, we wanted to fill all that. But I entered right here, we push in here, create a high. I entered right at the top. And I was doing it on trading on my phone again, which I need to stop doing. I'm in class trying to trade on my phone, and the stop loss and the stop loss and the take profit doesn't work on the phone on the website. So it makes me mad because I have to watch the trade, and I accidentally placed too many contracts, and I was down um, uh, $500 right here. So I closed it there and just was done with the day. I was done. Um, Thankfully, I just didn't let it ride because I would have blown my account. I wanted my stop to be down here because it's the first uh, can on the fair value gap. Because see, that would have been stopped anyway. But what I really should have done is waited for us to push into here and then get reactions off of that. Off of a high here, like maybe here. You can see I still would have been stopped, That would have been a better trade just because I wasn't banking on a news candle to drive price higher. So, I mean, lots to learn today, which is a good thing. Kind of frustrating. Um, Loss was more than I would have liked to, but it happens, I guess. It's part of the game. I mean, there's no such thing as a 100% win rate strategy. So, I mean, we're still at a 70% win rate right now. Still up. Um, just kind of frustrated a little bit. Um, but yeah, things I learned: don't trade on PMI. Um, I mean, I had people telling me that too. I need to just trust my gut and not trade on high impact news. I mean, I shouldn't even be looking at the charts. Um, I shouldn't be. I need to wait for news candles to be balanced out. If I wait till after them, we can see price want to push lower and ultimately sweep. Even if I waited for this. Actually, if I entered off that, I might have been able to get a 1-to-1. Let's see here. If I went long, push into here. Um, the problem is this wick is all the way over here. Yeah, I would have been a 1-to-1. I would have been able to get a 1-to-1. So yeah, I mean that's something to take into account. I just need to just not use news candles as confluences. I mean, it's kind of sounds stupid when I talk about it, but it's true. Um, Yeah, it's unfortunate. Is what it is. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating now that I see this. I just waited to price for to balance out instead of trying to force myself into a trade. Um, so just wait for a good setup, wait for um, price action to balance out. I mean, unfortunate, bad call on my part. But it's how we learn. So I'll learn from it. Yeah, not going to trade on my phone anymore. Going to wait for news. Not going to trade before high impact news, which I've said that before. I'm going to make this mistake again, I'm sure, but I haven't done it in a while, so that's been good. Um, what else? Gonna wait for if I wait till after news, I'm gonna wait for price to rebalance out. Yeah, and I also need to manage my contracts better because I was super over leveraged. Um, I was lucky I didn't lose everything, honestly. But yeah, learned a lot today. I'll go over PM. I don't think there was anything. Yeah, PM, absolutely nothing. Um, but yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching. Day 65. Took a loss today, but we learned from it. Just don't want to be trading on news. But yeah, day 65. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.